Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is May 6th, and our reading is Let Us Bray. Noisy clatterheads get a lot of attention. When communicating with folks with whom we disagree, are we talking with them or talking at them? Do we want to hear their opinion? Or, more likely, do we simply want to hear our opinion coming out of their mouth? To ask the question is to answer it. I can feel us very often going, yeah, but what about the duck-billed schmoes, huh? What about the duck-billed schmoes? And I'm not interested in what the other person really feels about the duck-billed schmoes or what they might know about the duck-billed schmoes or what their experience might be with the duck-billed schmoes. Don't confuse me with the facts. My feelings are made up, and that's all I want is confirmation. If I'm looking for validation, I'm going to have to buy a heck of a lot more than just a cup of coffee. And that's probably not going to satisfy me anyway. When it's a conversation that's going south, I know it's going south, and there's nothing I can do about it except to stand here toe to toe and argue my head off. Then it's probably a good time to take a walk. There are many apt sayings in this regard. You could either be happy or you can be right. That's a good one. You either surf or you fight. Make sure you know which one you're doing. If you find yourself in an argument with someone who you think is a 4-year-old, there are at least 2 4-year-olds in that discussion. Never argue with a pig. Never wrestle with a pig because you always get filthy and the pig loves it. And I know that's not very charitable to the person that you're arguing with, but it's not meant as a warning to them. It's meant as a warning to ourselves. If everything worked out perfectly, what would be the difference if we walked away from this argument? Any? Would there be any difference? Would it change the world or anything else? And is this other person, the other party, capable of understanding or learning or changing their mind, depending on the strength of the argument that we're trying to make? What are the odds? And a lot of times you get a bunch of, or at least 2 know-it-alls hammering at each other, going at each other hammer and tongs, and there's no chance in hell that they're going to change their mind. Their feelings are made up, and they do not want to be confused with the facts or geometric logic or history lessons or anything else. They just want to win. Damn it. And that's it. And if the further they get away from winning, the more shrill their arguments become, if you could call them arguments, the more shrill their hectoring becomes. It's worth remembering what happened to Hector. He killed all kinds of Greek warriors out in front of Troy. He was the prince of Troy. And Achilles went out and killed him and then dragged his body all around the city behind his chariot. How's that? We're not saying that's automatically going to happen if you hector people, but it might. and you shouldn't be surprised if it does. And you're bouncing along behind the chariot. Oh, well, maybe I should have walked away. Maybe like Dr. Peck. Maybe I should have stuck to the sick and let the well alone. So happy trails to you until we meet again.